So we didn't have any work for 6 months. We had a couple of small jobs, but we're basically, staying away from everyone during this pandemic. And so it's been really fun to have suddenly a big block of time, and the main thing became, instead of thinking about work or what to do tomorrow, was just get up in the morning and go to the beach. So that's been pretty nice.
I loved windsurfing in the 80s, but I'm from Canada, so it was a short, quick season. And I was just always obsessed with it. I was an addict on my Windsurfer One design and stuff, but I never really pursued it. But 21 years ago, I just decided to come here a little bit with no plan, a little bit illegally. But I had a really good time. When I got here, I couldn't believe I wasn't here sooner. It's such a beautiful place and perfect for windsurfing. So that's what brought me here.
So I grew up sailing, and then in the 70s windsurfing came out. So I was already teaching sailing to people. I was racing competitively in small boats, and windsurfing came out, and of course same thing. I saw pictures of Matt and Robbie in the magazines and thought, oh man, these guys are the shit. This is cool. And from then I started racing competitively in the windsurfing class all over the country, and then a few of the nationals, and then finally went to the Worlds in Japan.
The winging is like every day we have time to go, we go together, it's fun. We push each other, try new things.
It's so easy. You just pump up the wing and you're in the water in like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
The gear's super light, you walk around, carry it, it's so simple. So when I first moved here, I worked at one of the local shops, and that was Mike Waltz. He was starting the Maui Grand Prix. So I jumped in and helped organize that, and while I was there, that kind of became my default thing. I worked on that, then we started talking about doing some more events, and eventually when I stopped working at Sailboards Maui, I started Ehman Productions and was just concentrating on events. I started the Aloha Classic, I continued to run the O'Neill Invitational, and then we started many other windsurfing. We did the first kiting event and golf tournaments, and it just went on. And now, we're still doing big productions. We do shows like The Amazing Race, we do golf tournaments for Golf Channel and ESPN. We've got some shows coming up, new shows coming for ESPN and NBC, and things like that.
So about a year ago right now, I was in the parking lot here at Kanaha, and John Smalley had this wing. I'd never seen one before, and he's like, "Nori, come and just hold on to this wing." So I was just holding the wing for the first time. I thought, that's pretty cool. But it's going to change. It's a new sport, so I thought I'll think about it for a bit. So I thought about it overnight, and the next day I went straight to Naish and bought the whole thing. And then it was just fun to really try something new again. Just new, and the learning curve on winging is super fast, and it's relatively easy, even if you never foiled before. I'd never foiled, so it takes a couple hours extra to figure that out. But the learning curve compared to windsurfing is it's really fast.
My favorite part of winging is it's so simple, and you just feel a lot freer than some other sports. You just pump the wing up. It's just you and the wind. You're floating around out there. It's quiet because you're up on the foil. Everything's just through the water. You can go really fast. You can point really high. You can go every point of a sail and get there quickly. It just makes you feel like you have a lot of freedom out there. You're zooming all over the place. And because it's so quiet and you're moving so fast, you sort of sneak up on all these creatures in the water too that you didn't see before. And the fun factor is like the early days of learning any sport, but a lot quicker.
It's kind of like learning to windsurf in the 80s, but, and in fact, you see a lot of people that used to windsurf that just stopped doing water sports, and all of a sudden you see them back down here again.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I haven't been here in 20 years.
Yep.
and we're all starting this new sport again. It's super fun. Like I said, the learning curve is like really fast, and you also see the whole family coming out. You know, the kids want to do it.
Yeah, there's old dudes like me, and there's like 10-year-old kids out here
Yeah,
ripping around. So you
It's
can
just
do
fun.
it.